Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we have another trade rumor speculation rebuild. This time it involves Donovan Mitchell and the Miami Heat. So there's some speculation going around that Donovan Mitchell might actually be interested in playing with the Miami Heat just because there was pictures of him in the bubble, you know, of him just like hanging out with the veteran Heat players and stuff like that. And we all know, man, that, you know, basketball is a big part of all these guys' lives, but they are in this bubble, you know, surrounded by other NBA teams, other NBA players all the time, that new friendships are going to form. And we do know that, you know, Mitchell and the Utah Jazz, have that be with Rudy Gobert, maybe the organization as a whole, are not on the greatest of terms. Not saying it's the worst out there. Things have definitely gotten better, you know, in the last couple of months. But you could definitely see a circumstance where maybe Mitchell does want a change of scenery, especially, you know, if the Jazz don't meet up to his playoff expectations this NBA season, right? We all know that Bojan's out. That's a big-time loss. That's 20 points per game right off the board just like that. And he just might be ready for a new change of scenario, guys. So for today's video, we are going to do a Donovan Mitchell Miami Heat rebuild. The trade rumor that I've been seeing like floating around quite a bit. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to be like, you're not going to get like a superstar back to Donovan Mitchell in this case, because typically when a player requests a trade, that kind of trades away all the leverage for the franchise as a whole, where you're still going to get something good back, but also he's not on a max contract, so you're not going to be able to trade for a max contract players. You got to make the salaries work for everything, you know, to match up in the books in the end of the day, right, man? So the trade that I saw floating around, which I don't think is actually that bad of a trade if you really think about it, would be a trade of Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, and 2 first-round picks in exchange for Donovan Mitchell. So that second first-round pick actually is, we'll see the year 2025, but I was unable to pull that one from 2K because 2K is weird like that. So yeah, this is the trade we are going to be going with here, guys. Kendrick Nunn, obviously, you know, was a dime in the rough point guard this season. Right now they have, you know, Mike Conley, who's not been all that great. I mean, he's not been like bad. He's started off really bad, got better, you know, with the last couple of months and stuff like that. But obviously they need like a long-term solution right there. Obviously, you know, Tyler Hero gives them their new future, in my opinion, all-star shooting guard. You know, I think he's going to be one of the best shooters in the entire NBA, one of the best scorers, really, man. He really has that type of potential out there. And then, of course, you know, first-round picks to kind of fill in the blanks and stuff like that, man. And then for the Miami, obviously, getting Donovan Mitchell is going to add him, you know, really give them a big 3 over here. And the ideal situation in this case is because the Miami Heat, you know, as you can see, Mitchell and Bam, I believe they were drafted the same year, right? We got 2017 and 2017. So their contracts actually line up. Now, neither one of these players is going to be getting their extension based off this Miami Heat circumstance. The reason is because, for one, the Heat already refused to give Bam an extension because they think they have a big shot at getting Giannis in the 2021 NBA offseason. So, yeah, you obviously would not want to lock up Mitchell either if you're able to do that. So, ultimately speaking, you know, that second offseason, we're able to get Giannis, you know, bring back Mitchell and Bam at a good price. Hopefully, also keep Jimmy Butler. I have no idea if that's going to be possible. But yes, we're going to be looking at a super team, guys, in that case. Like, we're already looking at a damn all-star, you know, big 3, if you ask me, man. Like, this team is fantastic. Mitchell, to me, is kind of like, you know, he's been compared to Dwayne Wade in the past. I don't know why he says he's 6'1", guys. He's 6'3". The heights in these games are all messed up sometimes. I'm pretty sure he's 6'3", so I'm going to put him right there. I don't think it makes that big a difference in a simulation, but still kind of annoys me. So, yes, this is the team we are going to be rocking with for this NBA offseason. I should have said this earlier, but if you guys don't mind dropping that like, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And, of course, man, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thank you all so much for that. So, yes, staff signing, definitely want Eric Spoelstra. In my opinion, Eric Spoelstra is the coach of the year. I feel like he's done so many great things with, you know, really bringing players that were kind of no-names, like Duncan Robinson, Kendrick Nunn, and making them great players. Now, obviously, those guys get a lot of the credit, too, because they're the ones putting in the work, but still takes really good coaching, putting those guys in the right situation and give them the right chances and everything, man. So, I'm going to keep Eric Spoelstra around. Got a 3-year, $13 million contract. No plans to fire him as far as my rebuild goes here. NBA draft, yeah, we don't have any draft picks for the next 2 seasons. We don't really have any draft picks for this entire rebuild, to be honest. We kind of had to trade them away and stuff like that, but it's all good, man. Who needs, you know, draft picks when you got Mitchell, Bam, potentially Giannis, hopefully Giannis. If not, we don't need Giannis. Jimmy Butler, of course. So Olynyk's going to be back on the player option. Duncan Robinson, definitely want to get him back on the $1.82 million. Unfortunately, probably going to fall out of the starting lineup now. He actually is going to fall out of the starting lineup. Which is fine. It's like he'll still be, you know, that jump shot ain't going nowhere. He'll still be there on the bench and everything. Chris Silva, get him back. Kyle Alexander can walk. Gabe can walk. Don't really see myself using either one of those guys. Okay, moratorium period. So, we definitely need a point guard. But at the same time, we don't want to lock up any long-term deals because of having, you know, guys are trying to save money for Giannis going forward, right? So, We still need a power forward for this season. I would love to get Gallo on a 1-year contract. If I can convince guys to come to this team on 1-year deals, that would be like the biggest W, man. So I'm going to give him the 1-year deal, $18 million. Also going to give a 1-year deal to, I mean, you know, I'll get Goran Dragic back for a season. Actually, let's wait on him, because if I can get Gallo first and then get him in, you know, past the moratorium period, then it won't go against our cap or nothing like that. So we got Gallo on a 1-year deal. We do actually have to renounce rights on Goran Dragic to do so. I'm okay with that, if I'm being quite honest here, guys. But yeah, we pretty much do not have a point guard on this team now, so we're definitely going to have to do some things about that. Goran, we could still get. Yeah, I can get Derrick Jones back on this team also. I'm only, like I said, man, 1-year deals. I mean, you guys can come and try to come and win a championship this season, but next year you're probably taking pay cuts to stick around. Like, that's just how it has to be. Gonna give you a 1-year deal also. Hopefully I can get both these guys. And yes, we do. Okay, so that's good, man. They agreed to those. Still will need a backup point guard. DJ Augustine, good solid veteran. Nothing against him. So once again, 1-year deal. We're not trying to lock up too much stuff going on here, man. So there we go. We should be good for the big guys out there. No big complaints about that. I mean, honestly, like, even if we don't get Giannis next offseason, we still have cap space. Well, we'll have to give a lot of money down to Mitchell, Bam Adebayo. So we're still in a good situation no matter what, man. It's definitely a win-win situation. So I am going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so here is the starting 5 going into the beginning of the regular season. To me, this team is absolutely perfect. It cannot get much better than this, guys. We got Goran Dragic, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Danilo Gallinari, and Bam Adebayo. For the bench here, we got Kelly Olynyk, who can play with, you know, either one of these guys. We got Derrick Jones Jr., his athleticism, can also play the 4 spot. Duncan Robinson, sharpshooter off the bench. And DJ Augustine for a 9-man rotation. Then we got Opala, Iguodala, Silva out there, you know, for role players if we need them at certain times. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Opala into the G League just so he can develop, because he got 2 more years left on his deal. So he could be a nice solid bench player for us next year on a very cheap contract. So we'll sign him over there. I think Andre's on the last year of his contract. So, oh no, he does have, because a team option. Okay, so we don't have to bring him back next season. That's an extra $15 million. Does anybody else have any like bitch ass contracts we should like consider getting rid of? Not really. Everybody's on a 1-year deal. I believe Olynyk is also a 1-year deal. So yeah, really the only guy that we are absolutely paying next offseason is going to be Jimmy Butler for about $35 million. A little bit higher than what I want to pay him at the age of 31, 32, but it's all good. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season. This right here, to me, probably about a 53-win team. Maybe even higher than that, guys. I'm going to say 53 wins. You know, it could be 55, could be 50. Could be 20, knowing my luck. Let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season, see how this new look Donovan Mitchell Miami Heat team can really do. Okay, so not gonna lie, a little disappointed to end this first season, guys. 45-36, not a bad record, but I think our team had way more potential than that. So I don't know if that's just like 2K hates the Miami Heat, because there's always like that 1 or 2 teams every single 2K that the game just totally disrespects. For many years, it's the Boston Celtics. Actually, I think it's another team that still gets disrespected too. And I think the big reason is because Ryan 2K is... No, not Ronnie. Ronnie's a Golden State Warriors fan. I think LD's a Lakers fan, man. So regardless, you know, California teams, they ain't gonna like the Boston Celtics, man. So, or the Miami Heat, I guess. I guess nobody really dislikes the Miami Heat, do they? I'm sure there's a lot of teams out there. But yeah, here are the all NBA teams for you guys to look at. No Miami Heat, unfortunately speaking, but we are the 6th seed. You guys can't see probably because my big ass head's in the way, but it's all good, man. We got the 3rd seed Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis's team, if we can knock out Giannis in the first round, hey, is that kind of like pulling a Kevin Durant joining our team? I mean, we're not like a #1 seed or nothing like that, so, but still, you know, joining the team that beat you. Let's go to the player stats real quick here, though. So Mitchell was the leading scorer at 24 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Love seeing that. Very good efficiency at 57% field goal percentage. We got Bam at about 19 and 11 with 2 blocks. Yes, sir. Gallinari, you know, still playing good basketball at the age of 32. Jimmy's scoring definitely went down, but you gotta love the 7 rebounds, the 6 assists, 2 steals. I'm totally okay with Jimmy playing more of like a 3rd or 4th option offensive role, as long as he's doing that stuff out there. That is completely fine. To me, that's actually really unselfish of him to allow some of those shots, you know, to the other players out there. And there's the rest of the stats. I mean, Goran was fine, 13.6 assists. Bench unit was really solid, a lot of good scoring off there. So 45 wins, like I said, not happy with it, but I don't really have an understanding for why we were not a 50-win team. Here we go, first round, guys, and we actually did just beat the Milwaukee Bucks 4-1. So we'll see what happens out there, man. Maybe Giannis leaves the team. We'll see. We got the 7th seed Boston Celtics, who I said was disrespected. They are the 7th seed in this game, which is totally disrespectful, but at least they're in the second round. Simulate round, see how this goes. And all right, we lost in 7 games. That's fine, man. You know what? Good for Jason Tatum and the Celtics. I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool. I just hope we can bring back our team. Like, even if we don't get Giannis, I don't care. Just let me get Donovan Mitchell back at least. You know, man, it's a Donovan Mitchell rebuild, so if we don't get him back, I'm gonna be very upset. But here we go. Okay, so we got the Philadelphia 76ers winning the NBA championship. Ben Simmons, your finals MVP for all you Simmons haters out there. I know they exist. There's a lot of them. But all right, so we are going straight to the NBA free agency. We don't have any draft picks, guys. Our draft picks are pretty much non-existent for the next 20 years. We're pretty much the Brooklyn Nets now, right? So team player options, nothing going on there. Qualifying offers. Okay, so we do have one for Bam and for Donovan Mitchell. These guys, I'm not extending it to, but we'll see what happens. Also, Robinson, if all 3 of these guys accept those qualifying offers, that'd be insane, man. That would be absolutely insane. Actually, I think technically this season is the qualifying offer season. I don't really know. I'm still throwing Giannis a contract. Looks like it's 2K, so it's not totally realistic with how things are. But we can give him a 4-year, $170 million deal. All right. I don't think that's going to be enough, guys. I don't think that's going to be nearly enough to get Giannis on this team. And accepting another offer, where's he going to? Congratulations, Chicago Bulls. Congratulations. Okay. Well, I guess for now, we're going to hang on to what we're going to get out of the moratorium period. Because even after that, okay, yeah, because Giannis is still available. So it looks like he might have backed out of his contract. So once again, got to throw him the contract, see what happens. Mitchell is getting an offer from the Lakers. Bam from the Pelicans? I love both those fits, by the way. Okay, so clearly have to match those. Clearly have to match those. And now Giannis is going to the Clippers. Dear God. Okay. A lot's going on, man. A lot to digest here, guys. A lot to digest. Yes, we did not get Giannis, but we got both of our other guys back, so that's fine. Unfortunately, not too much else going on, like, in the free agent department. I mean, Gallo's available. I guess we could do, like, a sign trade for him. Although, I'm kind of okay with just running it back, too. So, yeah, let me try to get him back on the team. Also, I do want to get Duncan Robinson, who is fantastic. There we go. Some much-needed sharpshooters. And, yeah, but we're definitely going to make some trades out here, man. James Johnson, Nico Melli. Myers Leonard's reign probably goes up at the 4th spot, so we'll get him on the team. I think we also got Olynyk for one more season. Maybe not. I don't know, man. Our team definitely is going to be weaker this time around, though, because we had to pay money to our other guys, and we kind of risked, you know, not signing anybody in the moratorium period to go for Giannis, which obviously failed. So I'm going to go ahead, you know, see what I got. Yo, Gary Payton the second. If you're anything like Gary Payton the first, then, yeah, you can be my starting point guard, bro. Let's be honest. But yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season, and we're going to see what we kind of have and see what trades we have to make. Okay, so this is what the team is looking like as right now, guys. We got Darren Collison apparently out of retirement. Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, I'm actually going to put at the 3 spot. I'm sorry, the 4th spot, because he goes up to a 93 overall. So that leaves us needing a center because Dwayne Dedmon, you're cool, man. I liked you when you were on the Hawks the first time, not the second time. Kind of trash now. But yeah, you're definitely not our starting option right there. So that will allow us to trade Gallo away for something. We actually got some other pieces out here too. Don't actually really need Gary Payton the second because we already got Duncan Robinson for the 2 spot. So should be another little trade piece. Let's do one trade of Gallo and Gary Payton the second. See what it gets us. Looking for point guard or center. This literally takes care of both those. Norville Pell right here is, you know, kind of like your traditional play around the basket, hustle type of center, man. 6'10", gonna block some shots, you know, gonna score a little bit around the paint, but not gonna do nothing too crazy out there. Dinwiddie would be nice, but let's see what other options we got. We got Schroeder and George Hill. Also not bad getting George Hill as a backup point guard. That'd be very solid. They're not doing that trade. Not feeling that. Okay, we got Clint Capella and his Cantor. Decent. Montrezl Harrell, no. Buddy Hield, no. Vucevic, I mean, not that far away. He's on the Orlando Magic, so, you know, probably doesn't have to move houses or nothing, man. Just will be good to go. Michael Porter, Gary Harris, great trade. Alfred, okay. So some solid trades. Nothing that really, like, absolutely, like, does everything for us that we needed to do. I'm thinking this trade right here to start off. Schroeder, George Hill. I feel like we can get, like, a pretty basic, you know, starting center for the team anyway, so let's do this one. Schroeder's an absolute beast in this game, averages like 20 points per game, and then George Hill for, you know, a backup. Definitely can't complain about that. So Starting 5 so far. I like the addition of Schroeder on this team. Next up, let's do a trade of probably Silva. Wait, where did where'd Hill go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so we got, we probably want to keep Myers Leonard on the team for like a backup center. So let's do a trade of Chris Silva. I will also toss in Dwayne Dedmon and a future first round pick. Man, if I can get like a 76, 77 overall center, there's Norvell again. Feel like it's kind of like in the making, like just needs to happen at this point. Jermichael Green, no. So I'm okay, not definitely not doing Mike Muscala. Dwayne Hernandez, don't know much about him. Matt Thomas is a really good three-point shooter, so that's kind of cool, I guess. You know what, man? You know what? Today is the day of Dwayne Hernandez. He was the 29th pick in the second round of the 2019 draft. Okay, cool. Has never played a game yet, so you know he's going to be a great starting center, I guess. A little bit of a mid-range shot. What does he do defensively, man? What do you give me defensively? You got 73 interior defense, okay. 58 shot block. Can rebound the basketball. He's got that going for him. Yeah, I'm not getting him on my team here, guys. I'm sorry, guys. That's not happening. What about free agency? What do we got over here? Okay, yeah. Not anything too great's going to happen here, guys. We got Jakob. Jordan Bell, I would take. Okay, that's not going to happen. We can pretty much only afford, like, minimum players here, guys. So, not looking fantastic for us. Check Diallo. No, we can't even afford Check Diallo here, guys. Damon Jones. He would have been fine, actually, but no. Okay, let's look up a new trade here. You know what? At this point, Opala, 80 overall player. We got Duncan Robinson off the bench already. I might have to trade him away here, guys. I don't want to, but it's kind of where we're at with things. So, okay. Yo, here we go. Grant Williams and Taco Fall? Who's this? Daniel Otoro. Never heard of you in my entire life. PJ Washington's kind of cool. You know what? Give me PJ Washington. And then we got Cody for a backup small forward now. PJ is a great three-point shooter, guys. He's got good length to him out there. And then we'll put Bam. Just make a center. Goes back down to a 90 overall. It's not that big a deal. He knows how to play the position. And then that will be our new starting 5 here, guys. All right. I like this team a lot. I'm actually going to take away Cody's minutes and give those to Dwayne Dedmon for a backup center. We're good to go here, man. This is going to be the team. To me, this is definitely a championship team. A little bit stronger than last season, I think in the starting 5 at least. So let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season, guys, and see if we can win an NBA championship. Okay, so a much better end to this season than last time around, guys. No, we did not get Giannis, but we did get my 55-win team, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully, we can make some noise in the NBA playoffs, get to the finals, and not go against the Clippers. We got Damian MVP, man. Let's get it, baby. Never seen MVP on this game. Finally, 2K showing that man some respect. Cade, Rookie of the Year on the OKC Thunder. Yo, Cade and Shea going forward. Yo, that would be absolutely sick, man. Josh Jackson, Most Improved, and Andrew Mason, Coach of the Year. I don't know what team that is, but hey, good for him, man. We do got Bam All-NBA first, so it's a good thing we put him at that center spot. All-NBA second, looking like this with Jimmy Butler on there, so a more improved season for him this time around. And All-NBA third. There's the rest of the teams. But yeah, real quick here, guys. I got to see. The Clippers are only the 6th seed. I got to see if they have Giannis, Kawhi, and Paul George. If they're the 6th seed with that, that is just actually embarrassing, man. They should all retire. They got Giannis. This is a 2K is a weird game here, guys. Yo, where are the other guys at, man? Where'd they go? So Kawhi went to the Bulls. That's actually really interesting, man. That's actually a really solid fit. If you really do think about it. And then we got Paul George, playoff P, pandemic P, I think they call him these days. Where's he at? He's on, he went to the Lakers, but there's no LeBron. Where'd LeBron go? Where's LeBron James, man? Did he retire? Bro, LeBron actually retired. He never retires in this game. Wow, that's actually crazy. Okay, LeBron is out of the NBA. You know, I'll rate him for Brownie to be in the league or anything like that. Okay, here we have it, man. LeBron is gone. First round, we are the 2nd seed, by the way. We do have the Toronto Raptors. Simulate round right here, guys. See if we can get this championship. There really is no team I'm afraid of in this league. Like, there's no, I think we probably got the supers of the super teams out there, man. 34 for Mitchell, 23-7-8 for Jimmy Butler. And real quick here, let me go to the player stats. I did forget to check that, so there's that for you guys to see real quicker. Schroeder and PJ both played absolutely phenomenal for our team. Yeah, love everything about the squad here, guys. No really big time complaints. Defense is good. Shooting is good. Mitchell is lights out now, apparently, from 3. PJ at 42%, 39% for Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, everybody, I guess everybody's a 40-plus three-point shooter in the NBA these days, right, guys? All right, Chicago Bulls, Kawhi's team. Not a team I exactly want to see in the second round, but hey, we are here now, and there you have it, man. We just lost 4 games to 2 to the 6th seed Kawhi Leonard Bulls. Why, 2K, do you put Kawhi on the Bulls and make him a 6th seed? This team right here, and they also got Obi Toppin and Zach LaVine. Yeah, this is a damn 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, not a 6th seed, guys. The simulation of this game is so freaking trash sometimes. It's not even funny, man. Can't wait till 2K21's out. Next gen. Current gen's probably going to be a lot of the same BS out there. But regardless, you know, the point of these teams is to leave your team in a better circumstance than when you started. And I mean, you know, we started off with Donovan Mitchell, of course, but I will say, ultimately speaking, like, yeah, this team definitely has 1 or 2 championships in it, man. It really does. I don't see any, you know, weaknesses to it. Jimmy's only 32 at this point. Mitchell's on a nice contract with Bam. Dennis Schroeder's only 28. PJ's only 23. To me, this team is absolutely pristine here, guys. But hope you did all enjoy this video today. Like I said, man, the point of these rebuilds isn't really to always win a championship because, you know, man, at the end of the day, I mean, you can win championships in 2K and stuff, right? But I like more seeing the circumstance, the scenario about how things could go down and how exactly you could, you know, build around a team, a player, given the circumstance. So if you guys did all enjoy, if you don't mind dropping that like, subscribing. If you're new to my channel, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. And peace out, my friends.